Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to another video. As you can see, I finally caved and bought a box of 2020 Panini Chronicles. This is a product that I've been wanting to get for a couple weeks now, and finally I stopped into my LCS, which is sports cards, etc., and picked up a box. I think that's fitting that I'm posting this video now, especially after if anyone watched the last video I post. I've just had quite a bit of issues with tops this year, so I thought that I'd go ahead and try to open some Panini. I really haven't opened too much Panini product this year, and that's just more personal preference than anything. I love Panini products. I think that they do actually a lot better job at printing than Topps does, but without the print license with Major League Baseball, it kind of detracts from the overall experience. Just not having the logos, as you can see with Dustin May here, it's been airbrushed off. They can't print any of the logos or team names on their cards. So, I mean, they really still look nice. I mean, you see a lot of the same products that you get in football and basketball, but just no logos or team names. So, for those of you who are unfamiliar with what Chronicles is, it's kind of an anthology style product, just a bunch of different brands molded into one. As you can see here on the box, it says that there are 25 of Panini's iconic brands included in Chronicles. So you're getting a lot of brands that don't come as standalone releases, and for me, the big one was Mosaic. I love Mosaic. I think Mosaic is probably one of the best products on the market, period. And I know they brought it back for football this year, but I would love a standalone release of Mosaic Baseball. I think that would definitely be worth buying year after year, even without the logos and team names. But in the hobby box, there are 6 packs with 8 cards each. We're supposed to get 3 autos and 1 relic card. And for me, like I said, it was really Mosaic that drove my decision to pick this box up. So I'm going to go ahead and get into this, and we'll see what we get. I'd love to get one of those big rookies like Bichette or Robert in one of the Mosaic cards. The Mosaics come in the regular Mosaic. There's also silver, blue, purple, white, gold, and black parallels. So if we could get a number on one of those Mosaic cards, that would be awesome. Even like a Tatis or Trout would be pretty cool. I don't know how. I guess it does open from the top. Didn't feel like it was going to. No, that's actually pretty convenient. We'll go ahead and take our packs out, and we would give that in the back for the display. Go ahead and put that back there. So I'm gonna kind of take my time with this one, since there's fewer packs overall, and I mean, there aren't really too many cards more than there would be. So I'll go ahead and show what we get one at a time. And first is a Pete Alonso magnitude. Here's our first big rookie. It's a Jordan from Timeless Treasures, and it's not numbered, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the good pile. We have a Christian Yelich from, this is the regular Chronicles collection. So that's what that looks like. And I think we've got an autograph coming up, so go ahead and skip that one. Here is Clayton Kershaw season ticket. Coming off the back, we've got Obsidian, AJ Puck. I think AJ Puck missed quite a bit of time this year, but he was one of the bigger named rookies for this season. We've got another Yelich. This time it's certified, and another Puck. Our autograph or relic is going to be Aaron Savali, and he's one of the Indians who kind of emerged this season. They've got a great pitching rotation and really a great team overall. I know they kind of got it handed to them last night by the Yankees, but it'd be interesting to see how they bounce back after the 12-3 loss. I think that the Indians left Bieber in a little bit too long. I know he was in the fifth, and he gave up the home run to Glaber. I think Glaber hit it. There is a Gavin Lux rookie out of Legacy. We've got another Jordan. This one is I guess Chronicles Classics, so very nice. Here's a blue numbered Juan Soto out of regular Chronicles, and that is going to be to 50, so it's a pretty nice card there. Always nice to get a Mike Trout, and this one is Chronicles Status. Tetsugo rookie, and I think that's Titanium. Yep, Chronicles Titanium. And here's our first Mosaic. Looks like just a regular one, not going to be numbered. But that's Sam Hilliard rookie. And another Mike Trout. This another one of the season tickets. So that's a really nice card there. Mike Trout. And we did get another auto from that pack, and it was Evan White, who the Mariners signed to an extension before he ever even debuted, and he had a really rough go at it this year, but I think the Mariners think pretty highly of this kid, so it'd be interesting to see how he bounces back next year. After, I think they signed him to a 6-year, $24 million contract, so, and that, like I said, that was before he ever even took a major league at bat. Although that's sort of becoming more and more common. Starting to see guys, especially the higher rated prospects like Lewis Robert, obviously comes to mind this year, getting the extension, and I'm not 100% sure, but I think the Padres may have extended Tatis as well, and those guys are obviously ones that are definitely worth inking long term. I mean, we know what they're going to be, but I thought that the Evan White extension was a little bit maybe premature. Here's a Aaron Judge Chronicles base. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. from Score. And we may have a really big card coming up. I'm going to save that one until we go through the rest of this pack. That's Bryce Harper there from Certified. We've got another Judge from Status. Here's our second mosaic. This time it's just a base card of Logan Webb, rookie for the Giants. And a nice rookie here, Gavin Lux. He obviously didn't contribute the way that a lot of people thought he was going to this year, but I mean, he's going to be exciting to watch in years to come. So, but here is the upside down card, and I'm not sure if it's autographed or not, but this would be awesome to have as our third autograph. It does feel like a relic, so I'm thinking that that's probably what it is. As you can see, it's numbered from to 99, 32 of 99, and wow, that is a really nice looking card. Cunha Jr. from Spectra with the jersey there. Let's see, it says player worn, so not necessarily game used, but still really nice card from Spectra. Get into the third pack here. Yeah, and it's not just mosaic. I mean, like, obviously Spectra looks really nice. I wish that Panini would do standalone releases for some of these products outside of Chronicles. I mean, that's the selling point for Chronicles, really, is that you get these cards included. But we have another pretty big name here is our first Lewis Robert card, and that's going to be out of limited, not numbered. Reds rookie Shogo Akiyama, and that one is Rookies and Stars. We've got a Mookie base Chronicles. And another Tsutsugo. So I've kind of noticed a trend. Seeing multiple cards of the same guy in the same pack. So that's kind of weird, but I mean, obviously they're not duplicates, but at the same time, I kind of wish that it would change up a little. Here's another Soto, this time out of Titan. Not numbered. And I think we may have our third autograph here. I'm going to set that one to the side, and I'll show that one at the end. This is a good one for my personal collection. Brendan McKay out of Status. Not numbered, but he grew up in the Pittsburgh area, so I've been trying to pick up some of his cards, and 2020 is his rookie season, so the cards this year have had the rookie stamp. And another one that kind of didn't live up to some of the hype from last year was Aquino from the Reds. He did get a little bit of playing time this year, but the Reds are actually kind of loaded, so a lot of the time they didn't really need him, but when he was up, he definitely didn't hit the way that he hit last year. Here is our fourth pack. And we've got another really thick card in there, so we might have gotten two relics. Here's a Michael King from the Yankees. Not really sure how much he was able to contribute to the Yankee season this year. I didn't follow the Yankees too much. I know that they did have some injuries like last year, but again, they were able to overcome those injuries. Here is our first Bo Bichette that we've gotten, and that's from Limited Base. So pretty nice looking card. I like the white background. I think it goes really well with the unofficial Blue Jays blue. Another McKay for my PC. This one is from Classics. And here's our thick card. It is not a relic, but very nice looking Max Scherzer from Spectra. I really like Spectra. That was what the Acuna relic card was. So it's a really nice design, and gotta like the thicker stock. We've got Aaron Judge out of Titanium. Nice foil, not numbered, but here's a green Bobby Bradley from Certified. And that one might be numbered. No number on that one. There's actually some surface damage to that one, unfortunately. Here's a Dodger that has made a pretty nice impact with the big league club. Tony Gonsolin, kind of going under the radar. They've got a boatload of talent in LA, and he's quietly had a really good season. I think his ERA was under 3, and they've just got some great pitching between him and Buehler and Dustin May. Dustin May, I think, is probably the second best rookie from this class, only to Lewis Robert. I mean, I know Kyle Lewis had a really good year up in Seattle, and there's a couple other big names. Bichette obviously comes to mind, and he spent some time on the injured list himself, so who knows what might have been of his season if he hadn't gotten hurt. But I think Dustin May is a really good right-handed pitcher. I got worried he took one off of the foot. I think in the last week of the season, I was worried that he was going to miss some time in the postseason, but I think that he's back and ready to pitch out of the bullpen. They're going with Buehler today and then Kershaw, so I'm not sure who they're going to use as their third starter. Very well maybe May, but not totally sure. I'm going to come off the back here, and we've got a Crusade, Nick Solak rookie. He actually, he was either first or second in the AL in hits this year. Didn't have a terrific season, but I think he was leading off for the Rangers and putting the ball in play, which is kind of relieving to see a couple guys doing that. I know Arias from the Twins is another one who consistently makes contact. I was watching the Astros yesterday, and they had mentioned that in his last 15 games he had struck out once. So in a day and age where strikeouts are about as common as anything else, it's kind of refreshing to see some guys putting the ball in play. Another McKay. This time is from Timeless Treasures, and it's not numbered, but nice card to have. Chris Paddock out of Score. Chris Paddock is a guy who I was kind of high on going into the season, and he didn't really live up to my personal expectations, what I thought he was going to do. I thought if the Padres were going to be successful, they were going to need to rely on him, but obviously that wasn't the case. They were really good this year, even despite Chris Paddock not having the best season that he could have. We've got a Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Chronicles base, and that might be a duplicate. We may have already pulled this card in one of the first packs. The thick card from this pack was Shun Yamaguchi from the Blue Jays, and this is another one of those Spectra cards. Looks really nice. This one is numbered to 75, 63 out of 75, and just a really nice design with the, I guess that would be a prism, since this is Panini. Jordan Yamamoto from the Marlins, and that's titanium. I think this is the first Cody Bellinger we've gotten from the Dodgers, and he didn't have necessarily the best season, but the Dodgers are loaded, so didn't really matter. And our last non-auto is a AJ Puck out of Obsidian, not numbered. And finally, this came out of one of the first couple packs that I opened, but this will be our last auto, and it is a Trent Grisham from the Padres out of Origins. And Trent Grisham had a really nice season for them, which was kind of nice to see after he made that error with the Brewers last year that pretty much cost them the wild card game in DC. And obviously in the offseason he was traded as a part of the Davies deal to San Diego, which netted Milwaukee, Luis Urias, and who was it? Lament, the left-handed pitcher, I think, went back. But I think that trade was definitely a win for the Padres, as they were able to bring in Davies, who was arguably their best starting pitcher this season, and Grisham, who played center for them, and really, he comes with, I know it's cliche to say 5 tools, but he does possess all of those tools. He can hit for power, throw, field, and run. He stole, it wasn't a crazy number of bases this year, but I think he did have like 6 or 7 steals in a 60-game schedule. That's, above average, definitely. But that wraps it up. Our 3 autos were the Grisham, which I think that's going to be a good one to have. Evan White, obviously we talked about him and him getting that contract. I'm not even sure if he hit 200 this year, but we'll see how his career progresses. And also Aaron Savali, which, like I said, is one of the guys for the Indians who really emerged as a quality starter this year, and to some extent last year. And the Indians are going to have to lean on these guys if they're going to make another push. A lot of people thought that with Lindor's contract, his rookie control, his team control expiring soon, and they traded Clevenger. I think a lot of people thought that maybe they were going to go into a rebuild, but I don't know. With the way some of these young pitchers have looked, they might be in good shape. The White Sox are going to be good. I don't think the Twins are really going anywhere. They've got a good team up in Minnesota. If they could just figure out how to win a playoff game. They've lost, I think, 18 consecutive or something like that. But I think the nice card was actually a relic that we pulled. The Acuna, I don't know. I've heard people call this donut. I'm not sure what the actually the official name for this parallel is, but it's a really nice Relic card. Thank you guys for tuning into the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also hit the notification bell for future content, and I will see you the next time I upload a video.